Beginning in the mid-1930s, Europe was in turmoil, with one invasion after the other from the Axis powers. The US remained neutral during this time that was until December 7, 1941. On this day that would live in infamy, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, killing 2,403 people and injuring 1,175 others. On December 8th, the US declared war on Japan, starting their involvement in the war. Taking place in the Pacific Ocean, East Asia, and Southeast Asia, America took on Imperial Japan with famous battles including the Coral Sea, Midway, Iwo Jima, and Okinawa. On the North African and European front, America was fighting the rest of the Axis powers. Some of those battles included Operation Torch, El Alamein, the invasion of Sicily, and D-Day. During the Holocaust of World War II, over 11 million people died. Jews, Soviets, Poles, Gypsies, disabled, and others were those that suffered. Jews were stripped of their civil rights and property and terrorized during the war. Many were sent to concentration camps to be either used for labor or to be killed. Back at the home front, citizens were to ration materials and collect their scraps. Citizens were also told to buy war bonds, debt securities issued by the government to finance the military. With many men leaving for battle, jobs were left open for women and some minorities to do. After Pearl Harbor, the War Department ordered all Japanese Americans to internment camps. Throughout the war, Hitler made many mistakes, but the Battle of the Bulge was a big one. Germany lost so many experienced men and equipment, it was impossible to regain their strength. Hitler killed himself on April 20th, 1945, with Germany surrendering in May of 1945. Meanwhile, in America, a weapon of great destruction was being made. On July 16, 1945, the first atomic bomb was detonated near Alamogordo, New Mexico. It was a success. To end the war in Japan, a bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Hundreds of thousands died as a result of the bombing. On August 15, 1945, Imperial Japan surrendered, ending the war. On January 10, 1946, the United Nations General Assembly occurred. The UN's job was to maintain international peace, economic, social, cultural, or humanitarian problems. From November 20th, 1945 to October 1st, 1946, the Nuremberg trials occurred. They were a series of trials held by Allied forces that charged Nazis for crimes against humanity and war crimes. With the war over, the US became a world superpower economically and militarily. The US would even compete with the Soviets in the Cold War.